Alright folks, welcome to the continued Battle of the Ladder Heroes show match. This tournament is here simply to raise awareness of the fact that for the rest of March, these players, amongst several others, are going to be grinding the ladder like crazy on Europe. So hey, if you're a player in the GM ladder, you're like, man, I stopped playing because it's stagnant, time to get on, it's time to start playing, it's time to improve as more of these guys become more available to you. But secondly, it's also to advertise themselves a little bit. We want you guys to tune into their streams, we want their fans to reach out to them on Twitter and say, hey, I hope you're going to win the first month of the Battle of the Ladder Heroes type thing. So guys, get involved however you can, especially with this guy. He's actually been streaming quite a bit frequently, spawning in the northern location of Ane Research Station. It's none other than Team Liquid's Bunny.
In the bottom position as the Pink Protoss, Schematics Harstem.
Yeah, he's on a bit of a silly name. This is his ladder account, of course, and he doesn't stream as much as these other guys, but he does stream to Zubu, and you can find him on zubu.tv/Harstem. And again, I want to remind you all, every Sunday, or ideally sometime around Sunday, we still have to find a good date, because last weekend and this weekend there's been all these events going on, like IEM and stuff. But these guys want to set up these events on Team Liquid, and some folks from Team Liquid said no problem, where instead of a tournament stream or a tournament listing, it's just a ladder grind section for Team Liquid. They can put their streams up under it. You guys can go peruse around and watch them play. And the idea is that we will hopefully be hosting, like, say, a best of 5 or best of 7 show match. Just one best of 5 or best of 7 before that. And then the winner will get a host from Base Rate TV afterwards, so that they can continue their grind with a higher viewership. Ooh, Harstem maybe doing something a little bit cheeky?
Oh, possibly. This kind of looks more like a Don't See Me SCV, because can you even fit? Well, maybe not.
I want to say that too, but he was so active about moving it around. Like, it wasn't just hiding, right?
Yeah, okay,
he's
so...
antsy to use it.
Interesting. Alright, well, to be honest, when you said there won't be any cheese, and, you know, you realize that, yeah, there was a tear and blah, 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 but anyways, I was like, well, I think Harstem's gonna cheese. Yeah,
Harstem is definitely no man who's too shy to use a proxy strike. I just realized, look at his clan tag.
Yes, I realized that too. He's like wearing like a leopard print or something.
It's like, yeah, it's like leopard print, sunglasses, and a bucket.
No, isn't that like the like Whippet Devo?
Oh, maybe it's just kind of cut off, so I can't tell if it's like layered like that.
I don't know.
This just screams like Home Strike Up. I'm just saying, like, you drunk one night, Home Strike Up, you put this outfit on.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say the home story, but no, the Stargate is on its way. Now, Bunny has an SCV in that base, and he's not leaving. And as such, he knows what's going on. He's like, it's an awful lot of gas you take.
Well, I think as well, he's fully scouted to see that there was no second pylon in base either.
Yeah, there's no second pylon. Like, I didn't see the probe go out and put it somewhere else in the base, so it was actually kind of obvious, and I don't like that, but I don't know how Harstem would not let that happen, you know, unless he was lucky enough to get a full surround on an SCV in the mineral line.
Well, 3 turrets. I mean, Bunny's taking every precaution to make sure that he doesn't get caught off guard by this. He's still looking around for the Stargate. I mean, we talked for a time where these positions aren't really figured out. Nobody knows where the easy cheese is, so to speak, but even Bunny's struggling to find where that Stargate went down.
Literally no damage. Well, okay, he got one SCV. Shouldn't say that. But now there's no way there's going to be any more damage. This SCV is unfortunate. He was scouting. You will die. But that's it. Like, the barracks are covered, so the Marines won't get picked off. Hopefully the tech lab or reactors won't be picked off either. It was only, wait, 1 Oracle, 2? It's probably for the best. You're not doing that much damage.
Yeah, I think this was one of those things where if he did catch Bunny off guard, we could have... I mean, Harstem, I would fully have faith to go full MC. You know, just followed up with a Void Ray, get a little bit cheeky with Stalkers, but this was shut down pretty promptly. And not wasting any more time on it, we see the Twilight Council on the way. We see him expanding behind it. Not perhaps in the greatest spot as far as macro goes, but not in a bad spot either.
Yeah. I would really put Harstem in a very poor spot, to be honest. I'm just not feeling that great for him.
Sick SCV snipe?
Yeah, Snake SCV Scout. Nah. So I wonder if that Twilight Council is really going to go into Blink. There's no way he goes into a dark shrine. I'll put the missile turrets up. But how much is he going to, I guess, dedicate to the Blink, right? It's going to be like just some light pressure? Or is it going to be like 7 gateways? I really feel like he has to do something, but maybe playing macro is that something. You know, just playing a little defensive, maybe get your third a little bit later. Try and hold off against whatever drops Bunny's going to throw at you. But Bunny's also the type of guy who doesn't necessarily have to depend on drops when in a PvT. Like, if you let him do whatever he wants, he might actually have, like, a big enough army to just push and kill you when you take your third.
Well, normally one of the biggest fears when this is going on is, okay, the Oracle doesn't kill the SCVs, but you're going to lose every SCV trying to build a barracks, trying to build a command center, trying to build a factory, but even that's not really happening. Bunny's defense here has been really solid, or for lack of a better word, really safe.
I hate that they made that word.
Like,
they scared you from using that word. This is so dumb.
Harstem and his slang.
Okay, you know what I learned? I learned that, throwing shade is a thing. Did you know this?
Throwing shade?
Yeah. So I could kind of figure it out in context, like being shady, and then throwing shade must be like throwing bad feelings, accusations, kind of, at someone. And that's kind of what it is. But like the friend that like, you know, told me about it was like, oh, you never know anything. And I'm like, excuse you? You know what safe means?
Oh, wow. Did you throw? Oh, okay. So for those that don't know, just I guess the fun thing about safe or waiting, because I saw some guy, poor guy was me, right? Like, not, well, it wasn't literally me, but Harstem was saying safe all the time, and I was like, dude, what does this mean? Like, I don't understand. Can you explain? And he's like, it's basically slang for cool. I'm like, well, why don't you just freaking say cool then? Like, I don't see how that word needs slang for it. It's already 4 letters. Everyone knows what it means.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I didn't like safe. Neither did she.
I thought this.
But I just really felt offended that she said I didn't know anything.
Well, I really thought this whole safe thing too was kind of going along the lines of like the do you see white and gold or black and blue or whatever? Because we started seeing other players start typing on Twitter with it, like Marine Lord and stuff. And I was like, is this like some sort of inside joke? Are these guys just fooling around? Like, I don't understand.
Isn't this how like new words come to be though? Like, we see the English language evolving in front of us.
Colloquialism. Quite.
Yes, Kappa.
Alright, we'll get the third base from Harstem on the way. It's worth noting, like, that blink came out really nice. I love the timing on this. It's just so scary that you're worried about that medevac coming across the map and dropping you, but Bunny's not going for this one sick drop. He's come with a huge freaking push, and Harstem, you know, he's got a Colossus on the way, Zombie Girl, but this is not extreme thermal lance. He's got not really a lot to work with. Maybe a time warp. 4-ton overcharge, a couple of good force fields, but Bunny's got so much.
Yeah. This is kind of what I was talking about, right? Like, okay, you got a pretty, you know, nicely timed third, and that's probably better for Harstem, because now he might be able to potent overcharge it. But no matter what, Van Eye isn't exactly the easiest third to take. Once they're past that little plateau, that's the only choke, not even a very good one. It's a very wide concave. Like, I don't think Harstem can save this. He better cancel it.
I really like the hallucination.
It's really good.
He gets focused down first. Bunny thinking, oh, I got a sweet kill. Just kidding, psych. But the sentries go down. There's nothing to keep him from pushing up here towards the main. The photon overcharge is gone. Colossus is doing a ton of damage. If Harstem had like maybe 3 or 4 more zealots, that could have looked very different. But that was everything he had. Bunny pushes to win.
What?
GG. Game number 1 will go to Bunny.